Men posing as police officers bound and kill teen girl during a broad daylight home invasion robbery. More after this. Hello everyone, and welcome back to AFG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have 3 men, a teenage girl, and a home invasion. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well, and bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A 17-year-old high school student in Connecticut has died several days after 3 armed men broke into her house, tied her up, and shot her multiple times during an audacious home invasion that police say took place in broad daylight. Of the 3 suspects, one was able to escape and is currently on the run. Another was fatally wounded in a gunfight with someone in the home, and the final alleged assailant was wounded and now faces 11 criminal charges, including 1 count of murder and the death of young Alondra Vega-Martinez. Carlos Frank-Nieves, the 33-year-old suspect who was shot and survived, was also charged with 1 count of each home invasion, conspiracy to commit home invasion, criminal attempt to commit murder, criminal possession of a firearm, and impersonating an officer, as well as 3 counts of unlawful restraining and 2 counts of risking injury to a minor. The deceased suspect was identified as 25-year-old Joseph Vargas Mercado, Frank-Nieves Vargas Mercado, and the 3rd suspect are all from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Patrol officers with the Hartford Police Department say about 3:36 p.m. on Saturday, July 15th, responded to a 911 call regarding a female being shot at an apartment complex located in the 500 block of Maple Avenue. However, when the officers arrived, the officers were en route to the address, and they came across a vehicle that had crashed at the intersection of Maple Avenue and Benton Streets. An adult male passenger in that vehicle was found suffering from what appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds. The man with the gunshot wounds, who was believed to be one of the residents of Maple Avenue apartment, was immediately transported to the Hartford Hospital, where he was admitted in critical but stable condition. He was later identified as 35-year-old Christian Riviera, and he was the one that actually lived in the apartment with the young lady that got killed, unfortunately. I'm gonna fast forward because there's some pieces of this story I want you to actually hear about. That way you can come to your own conclusions as to what this is all about. Now, investigators obtained a search warrant for the apartment and recovered a firearm with an obliterated serial number, a large amount of cash, and a cash counting machine. Let me repeat that. Investigators obtained a search warrant for the apartment and recovered a firearm with an obliterated serial number, which means they scratched the serial number out. That way you can't find who did what. So I'm quite sure some bodies on that gun, and they don't want to link that gun to whatever, any other crimes or whatever, so they kind of scratched it out. There could have been, some serious work done with that gun. A large amount of cash and a cash counter machine. This feels like every bit of a drug heist, and I kind of feel like might have been the guy that could be a connect to someone. They got the money, they see him, they're like, okay, let's go get this dude, you know what I'm saying? Let's take him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes in the dark world of selling drugs and crime and all that kind of stuff, there's no honor among thieves. There's no honor amongst men that's basically going out for self. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you could have been a homie at one time, but guess what? You got the money, you got the juice, so you got to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure we've heard all, situations like this, on movies. It almost takes me back to, I would say Scarface, not necessarily Scarface, but it could be, like a Scarface situation, or there was another movie, I can't think of it right now. It'd been a perfect movie, I can't think of it right now. Where they was fighting and they was shooting, and of course the innocent bystanders is always gonna get hit. They always gonna get hit. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Yeah, you right. You out of there. But the person that you're really trying to get seems to kind of get away. They might get shot up a little bit, but they never get away. Now, the thing is, these three gentlemen went in there and they posed as police officers. So once they posed as police officers, try to get into the building, now comes the shakedown. Kick in the door, you keep it moving. Now you want to go get what you going to go get. It's unfortunate that this young lady was hit because she had nothing to do with it. Completely nothing to do with it. And I just think that these guys that was from Philly, that went all the way to Connecticut, okay? They went from Philly to Connecticut, not to sightsee, not for a basketball game or a football game. They went in search of this gentleman by the name of Christian Rivera. It was in search of a gentleman by the name of Christian Rivera. So it was his gun, it was his money, and it was his machine. I'm guessing they wanted to run up on him and try to get him. They must have knew him. They could have knew him from another time. Somebody could have tipped them off. Hey, this so-and-so, so-and-so. Oh, yeah. He live over there by Maple Street. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got him. We're going to get this cat. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get him. Like, listen, you making that big money, you out here in these streets. These people going to come after you. These people ain't your friends. Even your friends going to come after you. You know what I'm saying? So they aiming at you. So I'm glad that the police officers were able to, arrest. I'm glad that the police officers were able to arrest the other gentleman, Mr. Frank-Nieves, and his comrades, who basically ruined someone's life. Now, yeah, they got to the guy that they wanted to get to. They didn't get him completely. He went to the hospital. He probably gonna walk out. Probably everything gonna be cool. These cats gonna be doing some time. You know what I'm saying? Someone of them was dead. 25-year-old kid was dead. 35-year-old still living. And one of them got caught up with all the charges. So it was a wild scene. If I can think of that movie, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, this is a wild one right here because they posed as cops, y'all. They posed as cops. They dressed up as a cop and went in there. So this is a targeted attack. This is not a random attack. This is not one of those attacks where it's just like, oh, it just happened to be. No, they knew who they was going after. They knew what they was going to go get. And I know we see a lot of this stuff on the internet, and we see all this kind of drama and all this kind of crazy, goofy stuff. But a lot of this stuff, these fools is going after each other. They know who they want, okay? They're not just looking for me. They're not looking for you. Now, granted, could you get hit? Absolutely. Definitely can get hit. You know what I'm saying? Either I can get hit, you can get hit, we all can get hit. So then you very well see that 17-year-old got hit. She ain't have nothing to do with nothing. But they bound her up, taped her up, and all that stuff, and she just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. But you was home. So just think, you could be home, and home is the wrong place at the wrong time. So that's an unfortunate situation, but let's just hope that when the smoke clears, these dudes, these perpetrators, they get some heavy time. You know what I'm saying? They don't get out. It's like you don't want these fools back on the streets because all they're gonna do is cause more crime and more trouble. All these fools gonna do is cause more crime and more trouble. So with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to be more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AB's POV. All my visitors, thanks for coming as well. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Come join the family. You know what I'm saying? We're doing videos like this all the time. I try to get you 4 to 5 videos a week. Sometimes it's a bonus, I give you a couple extra, you know what I mean, if I'm going all week. But yeah, I'm doing this entertainment just for you guys, and I'm keeping you abreast of what's going on out here in these streets, and that you can protect yourself at all costs and not allow them to get the upper hand on you. So just keep your head up, stay tuned to AB's POV, and everything will be all good. And visit me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, where I drop all types of different videos, links to different videos. I can't put some stuff up there because they might give me claps, so I gotta tread lightly when I post these videos, because some of this stuff is copyrighted material. Some of this stuff can be violent, crazy, off the cuff. So I gotta make sure I post the correct things and that, they don't come after me anymore. So, but with that being said, I love every single one of y'all, and I thank you for coming out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.